Warning: this film has been modified from its original version. This film does not contain real actors or actresses. This film is a scripted interview based on Gordon's functional health pattern and the value belief pattern assessment, made specifically for the Nursing 230 students of 2013.
Maggie?
Yes.
Hey Maggie, I'm Dave. I'm going to be the nurse asking a few questions about you today. Maggie, can you, just to confirm, can you give me your name and birthday, please?
Maggie Mano, March 1st, 1994.
All right, thank you. What brings you in today?
I just haven't felt well lately.
In what ways can you tell me about not feeling well?
I don't know, I just don't have as much energy as I used to have.
Can you describe some of the activities that you used to do?
I worked all the time, I hung out with my friends, and, the normal stuff.
Do you still enjoy all those activities?
Not much.
No? How's your mood been?
Oh, some days are better than others.
Can you tell me more about your personal life?
What do you mean?
Well, do you live alone? Is your family close by? Those sorts of things.
Well, now I live alone.
What do you mean by now I live alone?
Well, I was engaged and then we broke it off.
Was it because of your loss of energy?
Part of it was. It was a lot of other things too.
Now, I know some of these matters are hard to talk about, Maggie, but all this information that you give us, is really helpful for us. So any little details is really helpful.
I know, but things have just been tough lately.
Well, has your family been giving you support lately?
Well, it's been hard ever since God took my mother.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
Can I get you tissue?
No, it's okay.
Well, it looks like you're really close with your mother.
Yeah, we did everything together.
Sounds like you had a good childhood.
Yeah, many great memories. That's why I couldn't get married without her being here.
Well, how was it just before she passed away?
Not so great.
Please, go on.
We drifted apart. She didn't agree with the way that I was living my life.
In what ways did she not approve?
She didn't like me living with my boyfriend before we got married. She said I was living in sin.
Was your mother religious?
Yes, she was very religious.
Do you belong to a religion?
Yeah, kind of.
Do you practice it all, or
Kind of.
can you tell me about growing up with religion in your family?
We did the normal stuff. We went to church, Sunday school, prayed before we went to bed.
Can you tell me about the type of school you went to?
I went to private school. Everyone in the neighborhood went to private school.
Do you have any of your family still living in the old neighborhood?
Yeah, my dad.
Does your dad still live in the same house?
Yes.
Do you visit him at all?
No. Ever since my mom has died, I haven't really been there.
Is there anything keeping you from going back there?
I don't know. It's just every time I go back to that house, all the memories flash into my head, and it's just kind of sad for me.
Tell me about some of those memories.
There were so many good memories. My mom would cook and bake. Oh, the house would smell so good all day long. She'd cook for all the occasions.
All the occasions?
Oh yeah, for Christmas, Easter, all the holidays. And she would even cook for all my cousins' birthdays.
Sounds like that's something she enjoyed. Can you tell me some more of the traditions your family had?
Like what?
What kind of things did you do on special occasions?
Oh, the whole family would gather together for Christmas, Easter. There would be 40 people packed into the house. We would get everyone in there.
Sounds like your family was close.
Yeah, the kids would play all day until it was time to eat.
Do you still stay in touch with your family members?
Not as much. I miss the dishes that my aunt would bring. I'd eat until I was stuffed.
You said you used to stay in touch with your family members. Is there anything that happened?
No, just life. People change.
Change in what ways?
People do things that I just don't agree with.
Well, how did things change with your mother?
She didn't change. She was stuck in her old ways.
Well, in what ways could she have changed?
She could have been more modern. Times have changed. Not everyone follows old traditions.
Old traditions.
Like waiting to get married before you live together.
Does that upset you?
Yes, I tell her that people always live together before they get married to see if it works out.
You would argue about that?
Yeah, she would always tell me that I was living by the wrong sets of values.
Well, tell me about the sets of values.
Work hard and treat others the way you would like to be treated.
Working hard is a value?
Sure, my parents would tell me to study hard, get good grades so I can get a good job and save money.
Parents had an influence on the decisions you make?
Well, I don't know. I think parents give advice even though you don't want to do it.
Well, was their advice helpful?
Yeah, they mean well, but sometimes it seems like they try to control me.
I thought you were being controlled.
Well, no, not controlled.
Well, if not controlled, what do you think they were trying to do?
I suppose I knew they were always looking out for me.
Well, do you ask your dad for advice now?
No, not really.
Well, it kind of looks like you miss your dad. Family's important to you, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't know how much you miss them until they're gone.
Well, you still have family members to reach out for help, don't you?
My dad will help me. He's always there for me.
Having family support is helpful. What else would you like to accomplish with their help?
Well, I'd like to start feeling like I'm living again.
How do you think you can get to that point?
Well, I guess I need to start reaching out to the people that are important to me, like my family.
Well, what about your time limitations?
I guess I need to start changing my lifestyle.
Well, in what ways?
Not work so much, enjoy life, the people that surround me, get to the person that I want to become.
Want to become?
When I was younger, I always wanted to help people, not sit on the phone all day and do something that seems like it doesn't matter. I want to do something that seems like it actually matters and it makes me feel good about myself.
Well, what other kind of goals do you have?
I wonder if I could get back together with my fiance.
Well, sometimes the first step is the hardest, but you have family to help support you.
Yes, you're right. God knows I can use the help.
Well, it sounds like God is important in your family's life.
Yes, he's a part of me.
It sounds like you've been through a lot lately. Emotional stressors can challenge people's beliefs and values. So God is a part of who you are with the values, traditions, and beliefs that your family has passed down to you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, I remember at the beginning of the interview, you said you didn't attend church on a regular basis. Is that something you'd like to start doing?
Yeah, I would like to start going to church every week again. It made me feel good.
Well, it's important to feel good about yourself. And if going to church every week makes you feel good, it's something you should do. What are you thinking about?
I'm just thinking about how stupid it was for me to break up my relationship with my fiance. I don't think I truly wanted that.
Well, how do you think you want to fix that?
I think I'm gonna call up my fiance and tell him that I'm going through a hard time and just apologize to him.
Well, that sounds like a good start. Is marriage something you want?
Yes, I want to get married and have children with him, and I really want to pass along my family's traditions.
Sounds like you're starting to get a plan for yourself. Now, to start accomplishing these goals is going to be hard work from you and the support from your family. Well, I think I have all the information I need. I'm going to get the doctor in here, and we'll take it from there.
Oh, okay. So they're saying when you
Thank you very much.
inspire with your 150 here, you